Shalom and welcome to another episode in our series called Israel on Location. Today we're actually at Hippos, or Sussita, it's also called, and we want to explore what an early Byzantine church looked like. Have you ever wondered how the early Byzantine Christians worshipped? What did their church structure look like? Well, here at Hippos, a city really on a high hill, perched high above the eastern shoreline of the Sea of Galilee that we see behind us. This is a Byzantine site. Actually, for about 1,000 years, this site was in use from about the 2nd century BC, but until the 8th century AD. So as we just saw the great view that this site provides, I want us to go into a Byzantine church. Now there are about a half a dozen of them here that date from primarily the 5th and 6th century, even 7th century. Inscriptions were actually found, dedication inscriptions, if you will, naming even the people who donated money or built the church. So we're actually standing in front of the entrance of this church. You see the apse, which is the round structure behind me right there. We're going to go walk to that, but this rectangular shaped structure, the church, was covered with the use of pillars here supporting a roof. There was typically a baptismal font somewhere here in the front. Other Byzantine churches we have seen that, but here this rounded structure made of basaltic rock. You can see that this would have been the front of the sanctuary, if you will. Typically semi-circled here, and this is one of about a half a dozen of these apses that were a part of Byzantine church during these centuries. In fact, let me even show you. I'll just point down to this good example of a mosaic. These are small, what are called tesserae, these small square stones cut and making, in this case, a nice floor to this, what must have been a very decorative chapel. So people would have come in here, of course, very orthodox in their theology, probably, and baptism, the Eucharist, all of these sacraments, no doubt observed and celebrated here. Very, very common, not any padded pews or seats or anything like that, but you can see the structure of this particular church. The church, incidentally, may I close with saying this, is not the structure. The church is the people. Us, we are the people. And we make up the body of Christ. Early on in the 1st century, of course, as we read through the book of Acts, there were many house churches before a structure actually existed. In fact, it wasn't until Constantine in the early 4th century AD where the Roman Empire became Christianized. And this is really what led to the explosion of Byzantine presence here in Israel, and eventually 6th, 7th, even into the 8th century, these Byzantine chapels or churches, basilicas, if you will, being established here. Everywhere around Israel you can find a Byzantine church. So we have enjoyed our visit here on location at Hippos or Sussita, and I hope that you're having a great day. Thanks for hanging out here, and thanks for allowing me to show you this Byzantine church here on the eastern side of the Sea of Galilee. Until next time, shalom.